Hi guys, Look here and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review. And today guys, we're reviewing the 86 rated Argentine Inter Milan striker Martinez. This card looks really good. Of course, this is another one of the team of the group stage cards, and I was able to pick him up for 73,000 coins. And in the 4 games that I played, he scored me 7 goals and got me 2 assists. And he does also have a 4-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Moving along to see him stats, his main standard stats are going to be his 90 positioning, his 90 finishing, as well as his 91 agility, and finally his 89 strength. And I did also have the marksman chemistry star applied to this Martinez card, and it's been pretty interesting to see actually how cheap some of these team of the group stage cards actually now are in the game. Of course, last night when I was reviewing Benzema, at first there wasn't that many of the team of the group stage cards on the market. Like Mertens was expensive, Kane was expensive. This Martinez card, you couldn't even buy him off the market for like the first hour or so because I think he was just in really high demand. But then people started to realize that actually a lot of these cards, especially the lower rated cards, are really common to pack. You know, I haven't been opening any. Well, I have opened like 3 packs from the season's objectives and from the SBCs that I did yesterday, but I haven't like gone out and bought any packs. But it's interesting. For example, the ultimate pack, you have a 7.1% chance of getting a team in the group stage player, which is a pretty decent chance to be fair. But I won't be opening up any of those packs. So I'm just going to get the ones from SBCs and stuff like that. But and obviously since then, a lot of cards like this Martinez have just dropped down in value. For example, I'm going to be reviewing Body later on today as well, and for his card, he's actually pretty cheap as well. This Martinez card's fantastic, and interestingly, I think this card is actually better than the 85 and the 87 Crespo. And of course, if anyone has used icons in the past, we all know that Hernan Crespo is one of the best icons from consistency in FIFA, probably since back in the Legends. He's probably been the most consistent legend / icon out of all of them in terms of how good he's been. But yeah, this Martinez card, you know, he's a lot cheaper and he's just as good in terms of stats, and he plays just as well as him in game as well. He's fantastic. From his first pro, his finishing, he goes to 99 finishing with the marksman chemistry stat. That's just brilliant. That's absolutely insane. His shot power and his positioning as well go up into the mid-90s. His long shots go up to 86. His volleys also go into 86. Just fantastic all-round finishing stats. You can't ask for much more than that. Now, of course, Martinez will get more special cards in FIFA 20, whether that be through man of the matches or through, obviously, a team of the season card. You know, for example, the Serie A doesn't actually have a player of the month card. It doesn't. He will not get into team of the year, but he will get more special cards throughout this FIFA. There's no question about that. But even so, for this stage of FIFA and for his price, just amazing, you know, value in my personal opinion. But then the second pros will also be his dribbling. Again, really good 4-star skill moves, 91 agility. His balance isn't too bad at 77. Really good ball control and dribbling. Both those stats as well go up into the 90s with the marksman chemistry stats, so he feels nice and smooth on the ball. He can take on players with his dribbling. It's another nice little asset to the card. And his final pro as well will also be his strength. He's got 89 strength and 89 aggression. They both go up to 94 as well with that marksman chemistry style. And obviously he's a pretty tall player as well. I think he's over 6 foot, which makes him, you know, good muscly striker and stuff. You know, he can bully players off the ball. He can hold his own as well without, like, you know, having defenders constantly taking the ball off him. His pace wise, he isn't too bad. He's not amazingly quick or slow at the same time. You know, sometimes he could outpace players, sometimes he'd struggle to outpace players, but then obviously, having said that, he's got a good dribbling and his good strength to also kind of benefit him getting through on defenders as well. But yeah, he's not the quickest, he's not the slowest of strikers at the same time. His pace just feels alright for the most part, but not good enough to put it down as like a pro or anything like that to the card. In terms of cons to him, I don't really have any like negatives at all to this card. I thought for his price, I think he's exceptional value. I really do. Obviously, the one thing you do have to consider, as I mentioned before, he will get more special cards in FIFA 20. There's no question about that. But if his next card is like an 87 rated, I mean, like, the price of that is going to probably maybe be double the price of this card, and obviously this card's a tradable card at the same time. So in my opinion, I'd actually recommend buying him. I think he's a really good quality card. He's got fantastic all-round stats, really good pace, stat-wise, really good pace. In-game, fantastic shooting, really good dribbling, awesome physical as well, even some okay passing stats, you know, just to throw in there as well. But yeah, on the whole, really good card. I know it says I give him a 9 out of 10. I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. I've got to, because he was just that good. I'm giving him a 10 out of 10 because of he's great value for money. I'm not giving him a 10 out of 10 because he's the same as CR7. No, because CR7 is a better player than Martinez. But for his value and his price on the market, he deserves a 10 out of 10 based on that, in my opinion. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.